Throughout this section of the manual, we will describe how the tabs are combined together in order to build a real trading system. In the previous chapters, we led you through the steps of filling in the tabs of the composer. Your job is done. You define your trading system. Trading Conceiver will take care of the rest. In the following chapters, we give you an insight of how the build is computed. You just need to press the Run button to see the results of your creation. Windows will pop up open according to your desired selections through the appropriate checkboxes: Charts, Table, Statistics. In this chapter, the main concepts of building the trading systems are explained. This phase involves the combination of the 6 steps. The outcome will be the trading signals. The 6 steps are considered together now, and based on their signals, a decision is made about the trade to make. Here we describe how the build between the tabs is computed from the simplest cases to the more complex. When the tabs are ready, conceptually something very simple happens. The tabs are considered together now, and based on their signals, a decision is made about the trade to make. Remember that the combination of each tab is an algorithm whose output is true or false. That means that each tab is giving trading signals. Long, when true, it gives a long signal, that is, it says a long position should be opened. Short, when true, it gives a short signal, that is, it says a short position should be opened. Liquidated long, when true, it gives a liquidated long signal, that is, it says the current long position should be liquidated. Liquidated short, when true, it gives a liquidated short signal, that is, it says the current short position should be liquidated. Stop loss, when true, it gives a liquidated signal, that is, it says the current position, long or short, should be liquidated because the stop loss has been triggered. Take profit, when true, it gives a liquidated signal, that is, it says the current position, long or short, should be liquidated because the take profit has been triggered. The output of the build phase, when the tabs are combined, are trading signals. The possible trading signals are: long, open a long position. If currently a short position is open, liquidate it before opening the long position. Short, open a short position. If currently a long position is open, liquidate it before opening the short position. Liquidate the current position, long or short. Hold the current state, that is, keep the current open position, if any, or carry on with no open position. In the following, we consider several possible cases, from the simplest to the most complex, describing how the build between the tabs is computed. For the sake of simplicity, we typically refer only to the long case, but everything that is said about long holds for short too, with trivial dual considerations. Dual means that it is enough to substitute the word long with short everywhere. This is so also for liquidate long and liquidate short. If all the tabs are false, then the trading system is giving no signals. In that case, no actions are taken. So if there was no position open, no new positions are opened. If there was a long position open, that position is maintained or held. Said another way, the signal is hold. The same holds for a short position. So in order to open or close a trade, there must be a signal that explicitly states so. In this subsection, we explore what happens when there is just one tab signal in a given instant of time, that is, when just one tab is true, while all the others are false. If there is just one signal and it is consistent with the current trade, things are straightforward. For example, if there are no open positions and only the long tab is true, a long signal is given and a long trade is opened. If there are no open positions and only the short tab is true, a short signal is given and a short trade is opened. If there is a long position open and just the tab liquidate long is true, the long position is liquidated by definition. The same holds true if just the tab stop loss or take profit are true. The position long or short is liquidated. If a long signal is given when there are no open positions, that is, when the last signal was a liquidate, simply a long trade is opened. If a long signal is given when the current open position is short, the short position is liquidated first and then a long thread is opened. This is called a stop and reverse. The same holds true for short signals. If there is already a long position open and the long tab is true, it is basically confirming the current trade. In this case, the signal is simply transformed into hold and the long position is held. If no positions are open and there is a liquidate long signal, that signal is simply ignored because no long positions are currently open. Remember that you stated the conditions when a long position should be liquidated in the liquidate long tab. This tab could be legitimately true, even when no long position exists. Other cases to ignore are, for instance, if there is a long position open and a signal to liquidate short. The liquidate short tab is referred only to short positions, and as there are no short positions open, it must be ignored. If no positions are open, Trading Conceiver takes care of everything to avoid signals by the stop loss and take profit tabs. When no positions are open, neither the stop loss nor the take profit exist. In this subsection, we explore what happens when there is more than one tab signal in a given instant of time, but all of them are coherent. If a long position is open and there is more than one signal between liquidate long, stop loss, take profit, they are all saying the same thing, liquidate, so the position is liquidated. A stop and reverse can happen if the current position is short and a long signal is given, together with any combination of the following: liquidate short, stop loss, take profit. All liquidate signals refer to the short position, and then we have a long signal. There is no doubt the short position must be liquidated. Moreover, a long position is opened. In this subsection, we explore what happens when there is more than one tab signal, and some of them are non-coherent. Up to now, things were clear and non-arbitrary, but from now on we introduce some arbitrariness. What if both the long and short tabs are true? The first one says to enter a long position, while the second says to open a short position. They are clearly conflicting. In this case, Trading Conceiver takes arbitrarily the most conservative action, which is to not have any open position after these signals. So if no positions were open, the signal becomes hold. If a position was open, the signal given is liquidate, and the position is closed. For all ambiguous cases, see the next chapter.